People have many different opinions when you ask them about the internet. A lot of people don't fully understand how the internet works. Many of us depend on it. Knowing how the internet works can help us make the most of its benefits. Hi there, my name is Amir. Let's explore the internet together. So, what is the internet? The simple answer is a network of computers connected across the world. When you connect multiple computers together, they form a network. When you link this network to other networks, you create a bigger network made up of smaller networks. When these networks link together across the globe, what you get is the internet. The term internet comes from combining the words interconnection and network. The internet is often referred to as the net, cyberspace, or virtual world. Being online means you are connected to the internet. Being offline means a lack of internet connection. When referring to computers, we're talking about internet-enabled devices such as mobile phones and smartwatches, among others. Billions of electronic devices are connected to the internet. This network of computers lets you share information and talk to people all over the world. The internet promotes a global community. Believing that your knowledge can help others is a powerful motivator to share. That's how science is made. So, what about the web? The web, also known as the World Wide Web, is just one of the many services or software that runs on top of the internet. Think of the internet as the network of roads and highways, and the web as the destinations or places along these highways. In the web lingo, we refer to these locations as websites. The sum of all these places makes up the web. The main difference is this: the internet links computers while the web links information. So, you can't call the internet as web. The web is a collection of websites around the world. A website is a collection of web pages, multimedia content, such as images, audio, and video, and other digital assets, such as documents, apps, and databases. Another analogy for the web is a giant global library. Each book, newspaper, or magazine can represent a website, and each page on a book represents a web page. The main purpose of the web is to share information. It's an information space to share knowledge, communicate, and collaborate. Let's see how the web works. First, you open up a browser from your computer. When you type a domain name such as wikipedia.org, your browser will make a query to the DNS server. The DNS server will return the IP address corresponding to the domain name. Then, the browser will make an HTTP request to Wikipedia web server. The web server will process the request and will create an HTTP response. The HTTP response is an HTML document that looks like this. The HTTP response is returned to the browser. Finally, the browser will render the web page based on the HTML document. The web page contains hyperlinks. These hyperlinks allow you to navigate from one page to another or to different websites. This process of navigating web pages is often referred to as surfing the web. This is a graphic representation of the web from Wikipedia. Now you see why it's named after the web. Besides the web, there are other services that run on top of the internet. Many of these services have their own protocols to follow. Communication services include emails, internet telephony, instant messaging, discussion groups, and mailing lists. File transfer services use FTP, SFTP, and P2P for transferring files over the internet. Directory services act as phonebooks for the web using LDAP and DNS protocols. Search engine services use algorithms to find information on the web based on search queries and generating search results. Some of the most popular search engines are Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Cloud services host computing resources such as servers, databases, and software. They include infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Time services synchronize computer clocks by using network time protocols. Network services monitor and resolve network issues. The protocols used are Telnet, SSH, SNMP, and DHCP. It also includes the use of a VPN. There are many ways we use the internet. This list is representative but not exhaustive. We use the internet for email, instant messaging, audio and video calls, and video conferencing. We join forums and discussion boards, we build our social and professional networks, and we build online communities. For entertainment, we listen to online radio, stream songs and movies, and play online games. We use the internet mostly for finding and sharing information. We rely on it for news and weather forecasts. We have digital libraries for general research. We can watch online tutorials from fixing our car to cooking to fashion. We use the internet for travel such as booking flights, hotels, and rental cars. We can get to our destination with a GPS navigation app. We get real-time information traffic updates. In business, we buy and sell products online. We do online banking and bill payments. We pay for our purchases with digital wallets. We find jobs online, we have jobs online and can work remotely. We do online trading including for cryptocurrency. In health, we use virtual care for nurse assistants, online consultations using telemedicine and teletherapy. We are also using health tracking apps. In education, we can now attend online courses. We have online learning too. Finally, governments are using the internet to provide services such as licensing and permits. We use it for tax purposes and accessing public information. It's hard to imagine life without the internet. It's everywhere and it offers many benefits. However, there's a dark side to the internet. Let's talk about them in another video. I hope you learned something new today. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.